G'day YouTube. Hello. My name is Everon and, well, it's another vlog because, wow, people love vlogs. Spoiler warning, no they don't. But anyway, this is not another ranty vlog, this is just a sort of update vlog, or not even an update vlog, this is just more like, I went to Rage and I bought a whole bunch of cool stuff and I kind of want to share with you all. So yeah. And if you're wondering, man, that guy looks really tired. That's because I kind of just woke up. But anyway, I have a whole bunch of stuff here and it's kind of the reason so I have a whole bunch of stuff here, and it's pretty much the reason I'm probably going to be eating bread for the rest of the month, because I went a little overboard this year at Rage, because this year at Rage there was just so much stuff, and I love geeky, nerdy swag. Just absolutely love it. So I'm just going to kind of share it. I've got freaking beanies and caps and jumpers and just stuff. So, man, I don't really know where to start. I guess I'll start with the biggest one, because strange enough, the biggest one, the most expensive one, the reason why I'm going to be eating bread for the rest of the month, the main reason I'm going to be eating bread for the rest of the month, kind of made me the saltiest. Now, I kind of put pictures up on Twitter and Fakebook about this, but yeah, here it is. You might be thinking, wow, that box seems really light, like it's empty, and that's because it is, because the actual device is sitting, actually it's sitting over there. I wasn't going to repack the whole thing in. And the reason why it's actually sitting over there instead of my PC is for a very, very dumb reason. My power supply doesn't have an 8-pin connector. I have two 6-pin connectors, but I don't have an 8-pin connector. Now, before anyone starts saying, oh, well, if the rule of thumb is if your computer doesn't have a native connector for it, then you gotta replace it. And all I have to say to you is, fuck that. Okay? Now I know my computer is getting on in years. I am definitely not going to replace my PSU. I mean, my PSU is fucking badass. Even back when I bought it 6-something years ago, it was badass, and it's still badass. I mean, I see most people still buying like these other wimpy power supplies. My power supply has a lot of juice and a lot of efficiency in it, so it's more than capable of handling my new purchase. And of course, I know it's not a GTX 1080, but, you know, budgets, what can I say? I'm not rolling in it. Come on. I'm just happy to get it. And it was supposed to, like, oh, but it's the biggest cock tease, isn't it? It's this giant cock tease. I feel like I got this beautiful graphics card, and it's like the graphics card just promised all of these amazing things, because it was going to be like, oh, please buy me. It will make everything in your life so much better. You'll be able to play games at a decent resolution and textures at higher quality. You'll be able to record better stuff for your channel. It will also make you super handsome and tall and have a giant cock. And then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, only if you have like an 8-bit connector. Like, otherwise, yeah, you're fucked. Like, all the promises, all the glory, yeah, that's not gonna happen for you. Only if you have an 8-bit connector. Yeah, sorry. fuck my life. Now, since this technically is an unboxing, I'm just going to show you a little video clip of me unboxing my new graphics card. But man, I was so excited. You have no idea how excited I was to get that graphics card. And then how much of a letdown it was that I could not install it. And I'm still sitting on my same crummy graphics card. Which, by the way, the most disturbing thing that I've ever had to deal with was taking out my old graphics card. Now, I'm used to, you know, your computer's been sitting around for a while. It gets dirty. You know, you get that grime and that dirt that's on everything. Of course, I did not expect to touch my old graphics card and there was this gel-like texture around the fan. And I was like, what is this? What is this weird gel that I'm touching? It's so gross. Oh, I don't know what that came from or what it is. It just did not feel right. So there you go. Let's go ahead and look at that clip. Opening up slowly because, you know, like a kid on Christmas, you know, every moment is exciting. Get rid of the box. And then this thing. As I struggle to open a simple little box, which contains a singular envelope containing a manual, user guide, the software, that's actually really cute. A little installation comic book. Unfortunately, this comic book doesn't tell you what to do when you don't have a bloody 8-pin connector. So, yeah. Oh, and a bunch of stickers that I'll probably keep and never use because stickers are kind of tacky. And, well, that's it. Just put that away. Now, finally, to get to the meat of it. Whatever that is. Yes. Oh, just slide that out. Oh. So excited. Man, I could barely contain myself. Take it out of its anti-static packaging. Oh, what a beauty. Apparently I'm unable to read labels, so I only realized later that the sticker is on the other side there. Okay, there we go. Hooray, I can take a sticker off. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at that. It just magnificent. I did at least manage... Oh, wait, yeah. Let's just quickly... Oh, that dragon on the back. Just show that off. So good. I did at least manage to see the thing light up in my machine, but that was just yet again another cock tease. Just take out the protective caps. God, 2 display ports, an HDMI, and another display port, and DVI. Oh, it's so good. Take off the protective covering from the PCI Express. Oh, it's so good. It's so beautiful. And is there anything else? No, nothing else. That's it. Wait. So that was my graphics card unboxing. And I've got more stuff because I bought way too much stuff at this year's Rage. And this has been going on for quite a bit. So let's start off. Okay, I did start off big. Okay, wait, let's continue big. Let's go big into small. So the next thing I bought, which honestly, I gotta say, it's a bit. I have a bit of weird feelings about it. Now, for anyone who does watch my stuff knows that I fucking love space, and one of the many space games that I absolutely love is the Mass Effect series. So I got myself an awesome N7 jumper. If you're noticing the cat hair on it, that's a completely different story. Go. Maybe just stand up a little bit. Do a little twirl. Really, really awesome jumper. Feels really warm. It actually looks like it's made of good quality, so it's not one of those things that's going to like perish anytime soon. But yeah, gotta say, for a person who's starting out as a YouTuber, do you know how annoying it is to walk around a place? Shut up, phone. I'm busy. You know how annoying it is to run around like Rage and it's like you constantly get stopped by people and you're going like, oh wait, is this someone who recognizes me? No. They're just coming to tell me how awesome I am for wearing a Mass Effect jumper and how awesome the game is. And I'm like, cool, yeah, I love the game too. When you become popular more from a jumper than your efforts on YouTube. Feels bad, man. And continuing along that line, because I really, really love Mass Effect, N7 cap. Awesome. Not much to it, not much to show, it's just really awesome. Continuing on the cap line, because now I don't really say much about this because at the moment I'm having a bit of mixed feelings about Pokemon Go, but I still have Team Pride. And now I get to show everyone that I'm at least not Team Instinct. Because screw the yellows. I respect Team Valor. I'm on Team Mystic. But who wants to be on Team Instinct, really? Blue's the way to go. Okay, disclaimer. The main reason I chose Mystic is because blue, you know. If you couldn't tell by all my channel art and everything, blue's my favorite color. But yeah. Team Mystic. Little Pokeball. Emblem in the front. So, I'm going to enjoy probably walking into my own office with that on. And we still have more hats. That's not the only hats that I got. If you saw that flash of purple, well, be prepared, because I'm about to get a whole lot chavier when I put on my Gengar beanie. Oh yeah, Gengar. That's the best. I would say Gengar is one of my favorite Pokemon, but that's not entirely true. Gengar is not one of my favorite Pokemon. Haunter is. I feel like Gengar was like a really, really shitty upgrade from Haunter. Haunter is so edgy and so cool and such an awesome design. And then they had to make him a Gengar, which basically made me feel like, wow. Haunter, you really let yourself go. One too many pound cakes. Seriously, you should have laid off. But yeah, I've got my little Gengar cap. Now, keeping in line with the hats. Okay, so I was standing in a BT Games queue. This queue was basically standstill with like tons and tons of like, I think they were having tons of technical issues. So when I got there and I bought my video game, they said, okay, we'll give you a little something for your wait, you know, just a little extra. And then they gave me whatever this is. I didn't open it. I'm not going to bother to open it. I'm not going to bother to even put it on. I was just like, what? Honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that I wanted to show this off on what I got, I would have just told them to keep it, because honestly, not worth it. What is this? And seriously, orange and green and brown, it's the grossest colors ever. It's gross. And like I said, I went and I bought a video game. And I only bought this video game because A, I fucking love 4X games, and B, because it was super cheap. Because I actually looked on Steam how much it would have costed me on Steam and how much it would have costed me there. For those who are overseas, I don't know if you'd understand the thing. If you want to, I'll probably just put the exchange on the screen or whatever. But basically, I bought myself a copy of Civilization 6. No rage. I know it's a shitty game with a shitty AI and shitty multiplayer support. But I like 4X games. Hopefully, they'll fix their issues and I'll be able to play a decent game. But it costed me 200 Rand at Rage, where it would have costed me about 900 Rand on Steam. So, yeah, of course I was going to frickin' get it at Rage. It's like, screw that. Anyway, onto something I haven't even unboxed yet. I bought myself a little Death Note, because also a part of me is a massive weeaboo and I like anime, and Death Note was by far one of my favorite animes that I watched. So let's open this up. It's been a while. Rage has actually been a while. This is like the Monday after Rage, so... And I bought this on Saturday, so I haven't opened it up yet. And... okay. Wow. So, Death Note. It's got a little heart. I don't know. I don't remember a heart being anything about it. Maybe that's just the sort of creator's signature. Like Death Note. And inside it, they have the rules and sort of consequences of all the different things that happen in the Death Note anime universe. which is quite a few things. It's basically like things like how death gods, all that thing. And there's quite a few of them actually, quite a few rules or a few conditions. Or I don't know. They really crammed this in. Like, if anyone who has actually watched Death Note, they would know that the Death Note only had like one rule page, and that was deliberately put in by the Death God himself so that Light, or whatever his name, could figure out how to use it. But it's really cool. Wow. And it even includes, if you can see that, and basically some of the names that Light put in. Oh, and I can see that it has some of the stuff, like, for instance, there's a little pentagram symbol. So this was obviously like all of Light's experiments to try and get hold of L's name without actually getting L's name. And I think this was when he killed all of those FBI agents. He just kind of left like a little... So yeah, that's really cool. This is probably one of those things that I would never actually really write in. It's just, it's too good, and I just love the anime. So let me just put that down somewhere. Alright. So, now moving on to the teeny tiny. So, I went and bought myself a keychain. Now, I do have a picture of when the keychain was still whole, but it was kind of a very, I wouldn't say cheap, it was just very flimsy. So, I basically, like, this was before the whole Mystic hat, so have a little Mystic keychain that I had. And unfortunately, it went from whole to... yeah. Broken. The story is, like, can you actually see those little pointy bits? Now, that was actually hell inside of a jean pocket, because it just kind of hooked on. I didn't even pull that hard. And no, it didn't break because I pulled it out. What happened was it came off the keychain. So it came off the keychain. I pulled it off. I didn't even pull that hard. It just came off so easily. Which made me thought, no, there must be a trick to it to put it back on. Nah, this thing would not go back on. We tried separating and everything, and we tried. And because of our efforts to try and get it back onto the keychain, this happened. So, yeah. But we did get a replacement for my car keys. A more robust, less likely to break diamond pickaxe. Because I love Minecraft as well. Now I can mine all that obsidian wherever I go. On my little car keys. And as an addition, also got, just in case I didn't want it, now they were kind of out of the Overwatch keychains, which by the way, I'm pretty salty because when I went to go and get myself an Overwatch t-shirt, because, you know, my love for Overwatch is that extreme. I wanted to have an Overwatch t-shirt. I said, okay, can I have a medium? And they said, no, 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 we only have XL and, you know, above. And I was like, what? And the audacity of them to actually give me the shirt to see if I could actually wear it, and I literally put it against myself. I was like, no, dude, I would fucking swim in this. I'm like, I'm a pretty short dude. Like, I mean, this is the weird thing. Like, seriously, I wouldn't understand if a person of a more rounder nature would even be able to put this on. Because it was like, the sleeves were small enough to actually fit me, but when they say XL, it's more like tall XL, not sideways XL. But yeah, I would have swam in that. I could have used that as a nightie. I could have freaking had it as a freaking dress. It was so big. I was just like, I was so pissed off because every single store that sold Overwatch t-shirts didn't have them any lower than XL. So pissed off. And that include the white Overwatch shirts, the black Overwatch shirts, the Mercy Overwatch shirts. I would have taken a Mercy Overwatch shirt and literally have every person come up to me say, oh, I need healing. Where I would have responded, fuck you, I'm stuck in spawn. Anyway, I completely sidetracked it. Anyway, because I love Overwatch so much, and because they didn't have any keychains, it was kind of like the next best thing. Got a little Overwatch emblem on a chain, but, you know, I didn't get it for the chain. I got it for the emblem. I'm not exactly going to wear this around my neck. So yeah, that's everything. That's everything I bought. And wow, I bought way too much swag, and a part of me feels remorseful purely because I did waste a ton of money, and another part of me is going, this is some pretty epic swag. I fucking love it. I wish I could have bought more. But yeah, I don't want to sustain myself off of like a rag and water for like the rest of the month. So yeah. But one final thing, one final note. Now, like I bitched about my PC and how it's, you know, it's getting on, it's getting old. One thing I was not pleased to discover, also, like I come back home, I turn on my computer, and this always terrifies me. Like, always find out something else is broken or something needs to be replaced. My mouse stopped working. Well, it stopped working properly. I've already had issues with my mouse before. The left click doesn't stay clicked in, but now it's like left or right. It's just giving me hell. So I had to replace the mouse. And of course I replaced it with something I got. I mean, I would almost say that this was almost equally as old, because I got this as like part of like a Secret Santa thing. And strangely enough, I love it, even though it's completely impractical and it's not even ergonomic. It is a gold mouse. Look at how impractical and look at how shitty that is. A mouse in the shape of a gold bar. Which kind of sucks because I've gotten really used to all the features and buttons that I had on my other mouse. So I had to actually rebind a lot of my controls, especially in Overwatch. Because my melee and my ult were both linked to my mouse. Now I have to actually use keyboard keys again. Oh, excuse me. I refuse to make my ulti Q because I too easily hit the Q and E buttons when I come just out of spawn, so I changed it to something else. But anyway, that's it for this vlog. Thank you for joining me on my little loot box experience, and all the swag that I got at Rage this year. Hopefully next year it won't be this bad, or maybe hopefully it'll be worse. And hopefully then I'll actually budget for massive spending. I didn't budget as much as I did for what I spent, so that's why I'm kind of like, ooh, shit. I spent way too much this month. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me and watching, and I hope you join me for a lot more. Cheers, everyone.